I was posted as CEO for a multinational company called UMW Dongshin Motec, based out in Pune. So it was a South Korean, Malaysian and Indian conglomerate specializing in making car bodies. So I was heading that facility. So when I went to meet Professor Paraksha through a common friend, so that was the first year that MIDAS had started. Professor Paraksha was so energetic and he was talking about what impact he wants to bring in. Really, this man is going to bring in a welcome change to the education system. So I was based out in Singapore.
Okay.
So this was in the year 1999, to be very precise. So my cousin, who was a software engineer working with Microsoft those days, he came to Singapore on vacation. So over chat, he was telling how long you want to work for others. Why can't we start something on our own?
Yes.
I said, okay, what to start? He said, in US, I got a huge project. I need somebody to execute it.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said, okay, I will attempt it.
Yeah.
So one is adaptability, because being an automobile engineer, getting into IT, software development. So I had no clue about software engineering, but I was good. I had acquired skills of people management. That was very essential.
Right.
So some common sense. So
Yes.
I did that. So went to US with zero experience on IT. But we could, set up a company in the US. Came in and we did pretty well. We could execute. We developed all the applications in India, in Mysore, a small town.
Mm-hmm.
And those days, STPI, Software Technology Parks of India, there.
Yes.
And we had to upload all the files. We had
Okay.
100% exemption on taxes and duties.
Correct.
So we did all those things, and it was a very successful venture. So we brought in the localization of Innova and Fortuner engines and gearboxes in India.
Wow.
For many years,
Mm-hmm.
all these parts were imported from Japan to India,
Okay.
and they were assembling here.
Right.
So thing was, they thought we don't have capability to develop these kind of components. So I had an opportunity to work in Japan for about 8 months. So in that period, I really learned a lot of things in Japan. All these components, now we are exporting back to Japan,
Fantastic.
to Thailand, to Indonesia and to US. So grandfather started the business.
Right.
Father was forced to join the business.
Yes.
Now son has no choice. Every year, pan-India, 1 crore 20 lakh students are graduating. That is the reality.
Yes.
1 crore 20 lakh students.
Yes. Yes.
It's a very big number.
It is.
So, out of 1 crore 20 lakh students, how many of them are getting jobs? You'll be surprised. It's quite alarming. So, MIDAS, what we are trying to do is, we're trying to reverse that assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Can't we create jobs?
Right.
Instead of job seekers, let's create jobs. To learn swimming, put them to water. Please don't teach them in a classroom,
Of course.
confined area.
Yes. Yes.
If they want to learn cooking, please bring them to kitchen. Give them a knife, give them vegetables, give them utensils, gas, all these spices. Teach them. Ratan Tata passed away. Nobody spoke about his wealth. Everybody spoke about what he has done for the society.
Exactly. Yeah.
These are all priceless. We have seen startups in MIDAS. One of our student, he came up with an idea saying that, sir, in Siachen, I've seen soldiers eating very stale food because it's very cold there. They cannot eat warm food. So he came with an idea. Now he has developed a global patent, a startup. So the patent is like, just wrap the food. It can heat that in less than 2 minutes.
Wow.
And they can eat warm food without electricity. In Siachen and all, you can see.
Yes. Yes.
And similarly, you can reverse it. You can also cool it also.
Oh, that is interesting.
So it's a global patent. I think
Right.
the company is about 120 crores valuation now.
Wow.
A student of MIDAS.
Hi everyone. Welcome to today's podcast session in the wonderful city of Bengaluru, India, also dubbed as the startup capital of India. And our session today is titled as Entrepreneurship and Eclectic Leadership. This session has been organized by Midas School of Entrepreneurship, their Bangalore campus, along with ActionS Consulting and Rono, Neeti. Let me quickly tell you a little bit about eclectic leadership. Entrepreneurship, of course, most of you know, is the undertaking of business, embracing its uncertainties, and making profits. But eclectic leadership is something very new in terms of an integrated approach with applied business, applied psychology, political science, cultural wisdom, and linguistics. Thank you, Madanji, for taking out your time today and joining us in this lovely podcast session.
Thank you.
Madanji, could you share your journey of becoming CEO of MIDAS School of Entrepreneurship? What key leadership lessons from your Indian and global experience of heading large companies, how has that shaped your approach to guiding young entrepreneurs?
First of all, this thought came to me to be part of MIDAS is when I met Professor Paraksha in 2012. I was posted as CEO for a multinational company called UMW Dongshin Motec, based out in Pune. So it was a South Korean, Malaysian and Indian conglomerate specializing in making car bodies. So I was heading that facility. So when I went to meet Professor Paraksha through a common friend, so that was the first year that MIDAS had started. So Professor Paraksha was so energetic and he was talking about what impact he wants to bring in to the education system. So it's completely immersive learning, which I had not heard about it. So really I liked the concept. Always it was there in my mind. I think really this man is going to bring in a welcome change to the education system. That was a triggering point. Entrepreneurship triggered to me when I used to work here with a company called Textron, an American company.
Right.
So I was based out in Singapore.
Okay.
So this was in the year 1999, to be very precise. So my cousin, who was a software engineer working with Microsoft those days, he came to Singapore on vacation. So over chat, he was telling how long you want to work for others. Why can't we start something on our own?
Yes.
I said, okay, what to start? He said, in US, I got a huge project. I need somebody to execute it. Then I said, okay, I will attempt it.
Yeah.
So one is adaptability, because being an automobile engineer, getting into IT, software development. So I had no clue about software engineering, but I was good. I had acquired skills of people management. That was very essential.
Right.
So some common sense. So
Yes.
I did that. So went to US with zero experience on IT. But we could set up a company in the US and we could get projects, and we hired resources locally in the US. And we executed a couple of small projects, not big, in the pharmaceutical industry.
Of course.
Then the customers got confidence.
Right.
Okay, these guys can deliver. Then we got some mid-sized projects. So when these mid-sized projects came in, we looked into the profitability. Very important, right? We could deliver that project in the US, but it was very expensive.
I see.
So then I came to India, I set up a offshore development center in Mysore.
Right.
Okay, and we hired local resources.
Okay.
So there our financial management came into picture.
I see.
So as an entrepreneur, these things were all hidden.
Right.
We are not trained professionally.
Absolutely.
Came in and we did pretty well. We could execute. We developed all the applications in India, in Mysore, a small town. And those days, STPI, Software Technology Parks of India, there.
Yes.
And we had to upload all the files. We had 100% exemption on taxes and duties.
Correct.
So we did all those things, and it was a very successful venture. Then coming back to MIDAS, why I was talking is I worked with large corporations, like as I told you, UMW Corporation, MK Tron Group. Currently also I'm working with MK Tron Group as the board of director. I worked with UMW Dongshin, and also I was one of the first managing director for Kawasaki India.
Oh, I see.
So we brought in the localization of Innova and Fortuner engines and gearboxes in India.
Wow.
For many years, all these parts were imported from Japan to India,
Okay.
and they were assembling here.
Right.
So thing was, they thought we don't have capability to develop these kind of components. So I had an opportunity to work in Japan for about 8 months. So in that period, I really learned a lot of things in Japan. Everything is immersive in learning.
Yes,
So I learned so
absolutely.
many good things. Then I realized, why can't we apply the same technique in India and develop? Because I had Logrosoft experience of
Right.
localization is much cheaper.
Absolutely.
So we came back to India and I made a proposal saying that, sir, we can definitely make these things. So Toyota India agreed to this proposal because they were saying some cost, but they said they wanted some partner
Right.
here. So that's why I went at least about 8-10 times to Japan to convince Kawasaki, and we convinced them, and we brought them as our partners to India.
Okay.
And even today, as we are talking, we have set up a plant very close to Toyota factory here in Bangalore.
Nice.
And currently, we are manufacturing aluminium die casting and machine components. And to the flip side of it, all these components now we are exporting back to Japan,
Fantastic.
to Thailand, to Indonesia, and to US.
Amazing.
So we have really turned around. So one is cultural,
Yes.
adaptability. So one is cost effective, because to doing it in India is cost effective. And Indian companies also making profit now.
Right.
So I'm very proud to say that this exposure I got at a very young age. So having all said and done, I turned 50 years when in the year 2023.
Okay.
So I had a big offer from US auto major in General Motors. But I realized that I can still earn money, lot of money, because a successful engineer, successful leader in the industry.
Yes.
But I thought, what am I contributing back to my country? So that came to my head.
Okay.
Then I remembered Professor Paraksha. So then I came back to India. Then discussed with him. Parag bhai, this is what he said. It's a good thing that you want to do it. Only thing I can give this name, provided you have to run the show. I cannot give this name. It is very close to my heart. Then I said, definitely I'll do it. It's also very close to my heart.
Yeah.
And that's how the journey started with MIDAS. So I became a co-founder and CEO. The one good part of Bangalore campus is, as the objective was very clear that we have to contribute something back to society. So we made it not-for-profit institution.
Fantastic.
This facility, what we are doing, is completely not-for-profit. We
Excellent.
thought somewhere we have to contribute back.
Of course.
Let us contribute back in a meaningful way. This is what we did.
Great.
So always I believed leadership is not in titles. It's impact is what I believe in leadership.
Excellent. Very inspiring what you just said, and there are so many different things. You've kind of outlined a recipe for how an entrepreneur has to face challenges. So Madanji, in your view, what are the biggest gaps in traditional leadership, and how do you think eclectic leadership is bridging this gap from an entrepreneurial mindset?
I think this is a very valid question, if you ask me. Traditionally, I have seen businesses, there are a lot of succession planning that happens.
Yes.
It's very informal, the succession planning, right? They go with intuitions. So grandfather started the business,
Right.
father was forced to join the business.
Yes.
Now son has no choice. So son has also joined the family business.
Yes.
So all the businesses, they say, we started this way, we are here now, this is what we are going to do. This is what generally they do, and they have their own way of marketing,
Yes.
their own way of funding, and their own way of operations.
Right.
And there are a set of people whom they believe. All these things do happen, and traditionally this is how the traditional leadership is happening. There's nothing wrong in that, if you ask me. But there is something which I thought in the question that you asked. For example, those days, I was supposed to go to, let's assume I had to go to, in a new town, to a place, to a restaurant. So I used to go in a motorcycle or a car or a auto and keep asking people, where is this restaurant is all about, right?
Yeah.
Today it's not so.
Of course.
Today is what? Technology.
Exactly.
Google Map.
Right.
Just Google Map you put and you know where exactly you're
You know
going.
your destination. Exactly.
So this is what I think eclectic leadership is all about.
Right.
Okay, you need to be very clear where you are heading,
Right.
how you are heading,
Right.
and where all you need an assistance. There's a traffic jam, you need to deviate.
Yeah.
All these things are available in today's this thing. So I think this is very important in today's perspective. Of course, you should have a wisdom of your traditional business, no doubt. You should know where you guys started. But what is the current demand, market demand? So that's why MIDAS, expansion of MIDAS is also why we started Midas School of Entrepreneurship is MIDAS. M stands for management. I stands for innovation.
Correct.
D stands for design. A stands for arts. S stands for social sciences. So if you cover all these aspects, it's a complete, package.
Yes.
And no other institution in the world can offer you all these aspects, a complete 360-degree orientation of entrepreneurship
Right.
and leadership, what MIDAS is offering, and through immersive learning.
Correct.
So this is what I would like to tell you.
So just to recap, this is exactly what eclectic leadership is all about, the holistic experience, and MIDAS offers you that, right? So my next question is for young people who have just finished high school, college. Why is entrepreneurship so vital for them with today's job market scenario? What kind of recommendations would you give them if they were to start their own venture?
I think I'll take a bit long to address this.
No problem.
One of the things is, in today's scenario, every year, pan-India, 1 crore 20 lakh students are graduating. That is the reality.
Yes.
1 crore 20 lakh students.
Yes.
It's a very big number.
It is.
So, out of 1 crore 20 lakh students, how many of them are getting jobs? You'll be surprised. It's quite alarming. We are less than 40%.
Wow. That's very grim. Yeah.
And also, people who have studied, for example, I can give you a BCom student. You would have graduated, a commerce graduate.
Right.
Today has no jobs. What they do? They say, I want to get into some job for my living. So they may get into Swiggy, Zomato, Zepto,
Right.
or get into a call center if the communication is good.
Yeah.
Or they take a bike and do your Ola, Uber, whatever services they want to do it. But what they have studied and what they are doing has no relation.
Right.
Only their question is survival.
Survive.
Okay. Coming back to the same point, I also blame the education system here. The reason is, education system is taught in such a way that you only chase grades and marks, not to understand the concepts.
Right.
So that is a failure of this. This is purely a British system, and here the system focuses on creating job seekers. Fundamentally, we are wrong.
Yes.
So MIDAS, what we are trying to do is, we are trying to reverse that assumption. Can't we create jobs?
Right.
Instead of job seekers, let's create jobs.
Right.
So that mind shift has to happen,
Yes.
not only from the education angle, from the society, even parents. Most of the parents feel that if my son or daughter wants to do business, getting into entrepreneurship, there's a huge risk involved. That's what they feel.
Yes.
But risk will come when they're going in dark. I gave example Google Maps. So it's very clear, you know what time you're going to reach, how you're going to reach. Everything is clear. If you walk, how much time it takes. If you go a bicycle, if you go in motorcycle, or if you go in a car or a train, everything is available.
Absolutely.
So that is one thing what I feel is missing in the current education system,
Right.
that we are not imparting students on creativity. Entrepreneurship to me is not a risk taking. A person who can mitigate risk is an entrepreneur.
Fantastic. I think that's
So
a very
this
nice way to.
so this is what I personally feel, and this is what we train students.
Right.
So what I've seen is students who graduate will have patience to go and work for others for 30 years.
Yeah.
But what I'm telling is, please work for yourself for 3 years,
Yeah.
and you'll see a change. You can become job creators.
Right.
So this is what I feel. The gap is big. So we need to really focus on changing the current system of education. Today, coming back to the same, a BCom graduate who has done his finance, accounts, right? After their completion, I have seen a couple of them, many of them. We asked them, do you know how to file a GST? You know how to file an income tax? They said, no, they don't know.
Yeah.
But they would have spent 3 years
Right.
in learning all these things.
I agree.
But application-wise, zero.
Yep.
So what is lacking in the system is skilling.
Skilling.
So we have to skill our students. To learn swimming, put them to water. Please don't teach them in a classroom,
Of course.
confined area.
Yes, yes.
If they want to learn cooking, please bring them to kitchen. Give them a knife, give them vegetables, give them utensils, gas, all these spices. Teach them.
Right.
It's all immersive learning. They do mistakes.
Exactly.
They learn from those mistakes. So this gap we need to bridge.
So I think he's encapsulated it so wonderfully. First, yes, there is a problem in the education system. We have that hangover of the colonial era. And I think what Madanji said regarding immersive experiences, that resonates so well with eclectic leadership. And this is what exactly MIDAS is doing. They are training people with creative skills, with skills that can help you build innovation, right? So instead of job seekers, he's helping you create job creators. Now, talking about leadership, how do we go about measuring the impact of leadership in the sense that, let's say someone wants to look at real world success. So what kind of examples would you share with someone who asks you that?
As I told you, leadership is not a role, it's the impact. I strongly believe that.
Yes.
For example, I can take late Ratan Tata, right?
Yes.
A great entrepreneur, a great leader.
Absolutely.
What is he known for? He's known for his humility,
Right.
right?
Right.
It's all priceless.
Yes.
For example, we take Mahendra Singh Dhoni, the former Indian team captain. Under pressure,
Yeah.
how calm he is.
Yeah.
These are some of the take. Steve Jobs for his vision.
Vision.
He was a visionary leader. Take Narayan Murthy, NR9, our Infosys founder. They're all visionary leaders. So many things around us to learn.
Yes.
So this is what I feel like, we have to learn from these kind of leaders. Each of these leaders have their own, qualities.
Right.
So I rate Ratan Tata too high because of his philanthropy. See, entrepreneurship is not only making money, the impact I was talking about.
Yes.
So his impact was so huge. Nobody, when Ratan Tata passed away, nobody spoke about his wealth. Everybody spoke about what he has done for the society.
Exactly. Yeah.
These are all priceless.
Right.
What Steve Jobs,
Yeah.
what visionary leader is.
Yes.
And MS Dhoni, over a period of time, he has proven on the playground how calm he was
Yes.
in making right decisions, despite so much of pressure. So I feel this is what leadership all about.
Yes. And I think those examples are, they resonate so well. All of these people, amongst uncertainty, lots of pressure, they succeeded because they believed in something, right? Very interesting again. Madanji, eclectic leadership emphasizes integrating, various philosophies, right? And we were speaking about that holistic growth. But today's education system, which you mentioned, you spoke about it, what cultural or regional challenges are we facing in a country like India?
If you see, India is a very diversified country.
Yes.
Every state has its own language.
Correct.
Right?
Yes, sir.
That is one diversification we see. And very interesting thing is every state has its own culture.
Yep.
If you come to our state of Karnataka, our culture is totally different.
Yes.
Same thing if I go to Delhi, the culture is different.
Yes.
Tamil Nadu culture is different.
Yeah.
So adaptability to the culture is one of the important aspects for an entrepreneur.
Okay.
You have to work in a very diverse condition. And having said this, now today is a global market. It's not confined only to a nation, but India itself has such a diversified nation.
Yes.
So if you see, India itself has got so many languages, so many cultural differences are there. But as an entrepreneur, adaptability is very important.
I agree.
You need to adapt.
Right.
So adaptability is the key. Resilience. You should have patience. Today's entrepreneurs should have patience. A lot of youngsters, they feel that they want to see the success overnight.
I agree.
So success doesn't come overnight.
Yes.
Infosys did not become successful overnight.
Yeah.
Tata's did not become successful overnight. They all have taken time, right?
Right.
But there was a strong foundation. Vision was very clear.
Yeah.
Basics were very strong. So these things are very important for any entrepreneur, for any leader.
Right.
Adaptability, resilience is very important. Don't forget the basics.
Right.
And adapting to technology is very, very critical today.
Agreed.
We are in a phase of AI now,
Yes.
artificial intelligence.
Right.
So here I would like to tell one thing because I keep talking to my
Yes,
friends. Today intelligence is artificial, stupidity is real.
I think that's so interesting what you just said, right? Absolutely true. And yes, embracing technology, showing resilience. I think, especially among the young generation, we are seeing that lacking. They want overnight results, just like you said. So good. I mean, you've just kind of hit the right points over there. What common leadership challenges or pitfalls have you observed among young people who have just started, to venture out with some business idea? And we're talking about resilience. So what kind of challenges do you see?
I don't want to name, but I can tell you with my experience.
Of course.
As CEO of MIDAS, so I get a lot of students coming in. Family-run business are quite successful. Children wants to join the family business, so they join. And joining would be, as you know, because my grandfather is the founder of this company. My father is the MD of the company. So I'm entitled to become the MD of the company. So from day one, the mindset starts with, look, I am the boss.
Right. Sense of privilege.
Privilege. So here what is happening is, they want to earn without learning.
Oh, okay.
So this is one of the foundational mistakes.
Right.
They want to earn without
Learning.
So it has to reverse.
Right.
So they have to learn first, then earn.
Correct.
So what MIDAS we do is succession planning.
Yes.
Is very interesting aspect here.
Okay.
So what we do is, a student who wants to go and join a family business doesn't go and join as a MD of the company. You'll do the program at MIDAS.
Right.
6 months, you will learn all the aspects of entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Then next 6 months is where the incubation. You will go and join the family business.
Right.
Join the family business, you will not join as MD or nothing.
Oh, I see.
You will be put into one department.
Okay.
For example, this boy's strength might be, based on his core strength, might be in the department of purchase or digital marketing, whatever it might be.
Okay.
So we superimpose the characters of his father, who was running the business, and the student.
I see.
Okay. When we superimpose their psychometric test, then we know what are the strengths of father, what are the strengths of this son, who is going to take over that thing. So we see the gap.
I see.
So whatever strength this boy has, so whichever the weak area his father has, so we'll put him to that department.
Okay.
And the first task is to work with the team, existing team.
Right.
You cannot remove anybody there from that.
Yes.
Work with them collectively and implement his strength, maybe in digital marketing, whatever department.
Whatever it may be. Yeah.
So first he does that. So when that department becomes turnaround, okay, it becomes better, then he will get confidence, and also people working around him will also get confidence. Yes, this guy has capability.
Right.
Similarly, we'll give one more department. Then he will sit with on the board to understand the finances, how it works, what are the aspects, things like that. Over a period of 1 or 2 years, you would have worked in the company. He knows from the watchman till the MD.
Right.
You would have worked with everyone.
Okay.
Then only you will be given that.
So it's given from grassroots, you slowly take a process and...
It's a process. So succession planning has to happen in a very methodical way. That's what MIDAS we do. Or else what happens is, we have seen that the failures, when students come here after failures, they come here.
Okay.
So they would have joined the family business thinking that my father is the MD, so next I am the MD, and he will be sitting next to his father throughout. So they are more interested in that designation.
I see.
So they are not learning there.
Agreed.
So here we have to emphasize of learning first. First, learn your organization, learn who people are working in that organization, what is their contribution, how many years they have put in their effort. Right. Maybe you are coming with a fresh set of ideas. Take them into confidence. That's what the teamwork is all about.
Yeah.
Take them into make that turnaround, that department.
Right.
Should be one of the model departments in the organization. Then people will get confidence. Yes, this guy has some leadership capabilities. He can take people along.
Right.
So this is what I feel. So today's generation, if it's coming to family business, this is what we do. If it's a startup, as I rightly told, they should have patience. Focus is very important. Okay, never give up.
Right.
Should never give up. Keep working, and I'm sure you're going to achieve success. Until unless you don't give 100% of your time and energy to your project, you cannot achieve success. And we have seen startups in MIDAS. One of our student, he came up with an idea saying that, sir, in Siachen, I've seen soldiers eating very stale food because it's very cold there. They cannot eat warm food. So he came with an idea. Now he has developed a global patent, a startup. So the patent is like, just wrap the food. It can heat that in less than 2 minutes.
Wow.
And they can eat warm food without electricity. In Siachen and all, you can see.
Yes.
And similarly, you can reverse it. You can also cool it also.
Oh, that is interesting.
So it's a global patent. I think the company is about 120 crores valuation now.
Wow.
A student of MIDAS has done that.
Fantastic.
So Professor Paraksha, Pooja, all of them have done a lot of hand-holding for this boy. And apparently that boy is from Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
So we are very proud, and he's doing extremely well.
Right.
So a lot of instances. So until unless you put in your time and energy, focus, and you should have patience.
Yes.
That's the key.
Yes.
And overnight you cannot see success in any of these businesses.
Right.
So you have to nurture. You're going to sow a seed and don't expect to harvest tomorrow.
Correct.
It will take time.
It will take time.
So how you nurture that, and you have to navigate all the challenges to reach that place. So how you navigate, that's what MIDAS teaches.
Right.
So challenges are part of your journey, no doubt.
Yes.
How you navigate that and move on.
I think that's, again, very well said. And I like the fact that you pointed out that there is a psychometric testing for family businesses where both sides, the older generation and the newer generation, are seen, and accordingly, based on the gaps, you all suggest corrective action. And for startups, again, what Madanji has said, you have to show resilience, you have to wait and be part of the process. Don't expect overnight success. Excellent, sir. I absolutely agree with. So I hope parents, young adults, working managers, business leaders have enjoyed